Have you ever tried on your fat pants? We all have them. And they're too tight. And no matter how little you eat or how much you exercise, the weight won't budge. Me too. Today I share what happened to me and what I discovered on my way back to thin. Hi, welcome back to kimTV, where you learn how to stop running on empty, fill your tank, and live agelessly. I'm so glad you're joining me. Before we dive into today's episode, Body Takeover Part 3, why can I lose this weight? I'd like to do a quick shout out to my new celebrity hairstylist. Calvin Lewis at Roman Spa in West Hollywood. So if you're in Los Angeles and you're looking for somebody good, isn't he cute? A lot of people experience weight gain, especially women in our late 30s, 40s, even in our early 50s. All of a sudden we're gaining like 5, 10, 15, 20, 40 pounds out of nowhere. And no matter what we do, we can't quite seem to lose the weight. And if you tell it to somebody who's a little older, they'll say, oh, that's just because you're getting older. Nuh-uh. And then I start to see all this stuff on the internet. You see all those ads for how to get rid of belly fat, or you see those ads, don't eat these 5 foods. That's crazy, unless the 5 foods are Kit Kats, donuts, Doritos, soda, candy. There's a much deeper, complex reason why you're gaining weight and it won't go away. So I worked out like a crazy person, and lo and behold, a few years ago, I started gaining weight no matter what I did. In addition, there was a host of other issues happening, and you can see all about that in my video, Body Takeover Part 1. I'm sitting on 15, 20 pounds heavier than I had ever been in my life, and the weight wouldn't budge. So I sought some help, an integrative doctor, to find out what was going on, not just with the weight gain, but all the other nice issues that were going on. And I filmed it all for a docu-reality series called Aging Ungracefully, because aren't we all? I'll be sure to let you know when that series is ready. But until then, I want to share with you a few of the things that I've learned about my weight gain, and how if you don't make these adjustments now, it'll only get worse. First and foremost, for women in their late 30s, 40s, 50s, for weight gain is your hormones. Now, I have to admit, I'd be the last person to even think about hormones. I mean, I thought that was only something that you worried about when you hit menopause or when you were getting old. And since I decided I was never going to get old, did you make that agreement too? I thought I was never going to have to deal with it. Turns out there's a complex concoction of over 200 hormones in our bloodstream at any given moment, and they are running the ship. Unfortunately, dwindling levels of these hormones and the demands of our life today exacerbate the issues and cause things to go wrong internally and go a little haywire. Now, we can't see all that going on. We only see the result, things like weight gain. Fortunately, that gets our attention because we don't want to be fat. Vanity is an important sense of mind. You've got sight, smell, taste, hearing, touch, vanity. If your hormones are out of balance, it doesn't matter how much you exercise or how little you eat, because your body is holding onto weight for physiological reasons. It has nothing to do with calorie input and output. Estrogen, female hormone, actually inhibits the amount of serotonin that gets to your brain. Now, serotonin is the feel-good hormone. And so when we get less of that, we start to reach for carbohydrates and sugar for serotonin and dopamine and to feel good, which then adds more fat, causing a cycle of less serotonin to get to our brain, and then you're in this fat cycle. Now, the most influential hormone that affects weight gain and the inability to lose weight is thyroid. Interesting note, we have a thyroid gland, and we also have a thyroid hormone that's used throughout the body. For energy production, think about the thyroid hormone like gasoline for a car. It's important for energy, metabolism, so when the thyroid hormone starts dwindling, you have no way to burn any fuel, you have no way to burn what you eat. Even if you're working out, you have no way to burn it. Low thyroid also causes us to crave sugar and carbohydrates. Fun, huh? Unexpected weight gain and the inability to lose it may be the first notable sign that you are experiencing an underactive thyroid. I was shocked to find out I had that. Next up, stress. As a type A overdriving professional woman, I had no idea that I was actually causing my own stress. Things like work deadlines or rushing from work to many stores to go grocery shopping. It could be overdoing in anything. It could be arguing with the hubby about finances. It could be working out. I know, right? When we are stressed, it releases a hormone called cortisol. Excess cortisol leads to a heightened appetite and increase in cravings for carbs and sugar. Again, this cycle, it's like, Jane, get me off of this crazy thing. A few other factors include not getting enough sleep, not getting enough water, and not getting enough of the right exercise. I'll go into each of these in another video. In addition to not being able to fit into your skinny jeans or your fat jeans, extra weight ages you. Not only does it put demands internally on your body, your back, all of your organs, it also ages you mentally because we start beating ourselves up. We start feeling bad about ourselves, and all of that gravitational emotional pull pulls us down and ages us. Ready for an easier, simpler way to lose weight and get back to the real you? Stop beating yourself up. Stop working so late. Stop pushing yourself so hard. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. When I found out what was going on and I made some adjustments to my hormones before I even had to worry about menopause, I made some major changes in my diet. I stopped working out so hard, and more importantly, I made some big changes in here and I stopped pushing myself so hard. I was able to start losing weight. When you understand that your weight is controlled by your hormones, you'll never look at a cupcake and a treadmill in the same way again. I want to hear from you. Are you having an experience with weight gain and you can't quite seem to get it to budge? Or have you found a solution that seems to be working? Spill the beans in the comments below. I could go on and on about this stuff. I mean, I really could. This is my life. I'm not an expert. I'm like you, on a discovery journey of finding the best tips and resources to help me feel like me again. Even better, I'll continue to share them with you right here on kimTV. On upcoming episodes, I'm going to be diving in and covering depression, the inability to get a good night's sleep, hair loss, even hot flashes. So be sure to share with me what you'd like to see me cover, investigate, explore, be it plastic surgery, face creams, food, whatever. Let me know down there. Thank you so much for inviting me into your world today. Be sure to share kimTV with a woman that you love. Till next time, live life on full.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below and show me some Sally Field and like it. And of course, subscribe. I promise I'll make it worth your while.
Other factors include not getting enough sleep, not getting enough sex. No, not sex. Wouldn't that be cool? No, I think that's